How's it going? We're back with another video. This one here now will be just weighing up the bulls there, and there's a few cows after calving there. We'll just show behind them, and we've sort of a handle got there on the mineral deficiency that we had, so just talk a little bit about that. And sure there, maybe subscribe to the channel there if you haven't already done so. Just gets the channel out that little bit further in the YouTube world, I suppose. Just gets YouTube to push it that bit further. So if you haven't already done so, sure, give us a subscribe, and sure, we'll continue on here. These bulls here to see what way they're getting on. Just have them out there now, just set up here, so just start running them up and see how we're going. That lad is 604. He's gained 1.73 there from his last, might make it out there. We'll take a big 7.3 there from his last time. Up the next lad here now. Shh, go on. Now go on, now do his ear. Have Dermot here now. He's going to take the scan of his ear. So that lad is 584 kilos, and he has gained 2 kilos a day. He's 14 months of age, so he's doing pretty well there. So let him. Now we'll let him the next lad here. Come on, click his ear now, Dermot. Just press the button and stick it in. So he's 640. He's done 2.27.
Why do you have to take a picture?
Oh, lads, come on. Get back. Mop. Just spin this gate around him here now. I have him in that pen. So we start letting up these lads here now. Shh, go on. Oh no. Yup. Come on, lads, come on. So now we'll start weighing off these lads. I'll just set up a new session. That just keeps it that you just go back to them and you get the average of the pens then. Right, Dermot, click his ear there now. Dermot, ear. Or he's weighing 582 and he's put on 1.87, so. Him off. And this is the second bullock that's in that pen. He's 538 kilos. He's putting on just a kilo. But it's good cover and all on him there. Doing fairly well. I know it's an awful difference between bulls and bullocks, but now here we have the cows. These are cull cows. They'll be going there now early next week. These here are two heifers. That's the heifer now that had the pneumonia there last year. Now she'll be bad on the lungs, alright, but look at, she's after fattening up. She's going to sell, and this is another heifer. Would have been some of the smallest heifers from last year. So you can see there the cows there, they're in good order enough. Bit of fat coming up on them there now. They're only after being fed there. They're even not overly pushed about getting in. But you have the like of that one there, like there's a good broad back on her. This one, they're all after coming up. They're all after coming up well there. That's an old timer now. She'll be the oldest cow that's there. Like there's a good back on her. That one there, like there's good cover on her. So yeah, we've had them going off there now. Had the lad looking at them there this morning for the factory, and they're very eager for cattle there now at the minute. So they're tying them up fairly quick. Like there's the great trade there at the minute for cattle. Mar trade, factory trade, like is all up. Just up there in Tullow there yesterday. Just looking at a few, like there's a show and sale there, like there's some big price there, but the average run of heifers, reasonable order now. I didn't think they were fit to go, but 350, 360 a kilo, which is fair money, like for heifers now. That was sure there were 680 kilos. Now they wanted a bit more, they were lighter in themselves, I thought anyway. But look, smaller cattle, €4 a kilo, $4.20 a kilo for light cattle, 400 kilos. It's fair money, like. Now, they're brave men to be buying them too, like keeping them keeping them like on till the end of the year. You don't know what's going to go happen down the line, but look, I suppose someone has to take a chance on him anyway and bring him on. There, I just see there along the week there, the Limousine Society have pulled from the ICBF now as well. So like, there's a lot of breeds after coming. There can't be too many left with him now. So just they're going to have to do something like this. He's gone too far now, the way they've changed the stars, and it's gone farcical now. I just see there on the report there of your weaning report there, the chem of our, like, to give you 5 top bulls, top heifers, and of the 10 of them, 6 of the cows belonging to them was 2 and 3 star, 1, 2 and 3 star cows, and the 4 then are 5 stars, 4 and 5 stars, I can say, right? Like, if your best calf a weaning is not coming from their 4 and 5 stars, like, there's something amiss, like, in their figures. Like, in my reckoning, like, if a cow is producing the calf, she should be brought up, no matter what her genetics say. Like, she's proving the point. Like, science can only go so far as in predicting what they can do. But with the society he's pulling the stars, like, it's going to be hard for anyone to buy a bull, you know, if you're in the skept scheme. I know, like, you can 5-star terminal still get you by, but for producing your heifers, it's going to be hard to buy for that cause. So it's hard to know, like, with the heifers, with the skept scheme, like, cows that went into it as 4 and 5s will go through the scheme as 4 and 5s. So, like, in that scenario, like, we're okay for, like, we'll have enough cows to carry us over, even if the heifers, you know, we're not overly tied with for the replacements, but yeah, like, in that, like, our cows, we would have got through. There would have been a big proportion of them were 4 and 5-star cows, so they will, for the scheme, like, they're going to pass through. We will have enough numbers to fulfil the tail end of the scheme as well, and get our few 4 and 5-star heifers, okay. But it's very hard for anyone to try to build up numbers. If you were low to start off with, it's going to be very hard to get numbers, to get them in the marts, to buy them, to have them on your own. Like, it's they're after upending it very quick. And the cow that they're looking for, like, you seen them cows that we had there, I don't think the cow that they're wanting everyone to get, you know, for the cull cow will turn into big money. Like, if you want a cow that's going to turn into a good few pound when you're cashing her in as well, like, you don't want a little light cow. Like the cow in my mind is a good sized cow. You don't want her in the low 600 kilos. Now, she needs to produce milk, there's no doubt about that. But the cow that I'd be looking for will be up in the high 6s, knocking on 700. Now, you don't, like, there is a few big cows here, 750, 800 kilos as well. But they're, like, our average cow weight will be around 670. So I'll be happy enough with that. But to go for a small cow, like, she's not able for hardship of rearing a calf and to carry her own, like, to go back in calf, I believe, in my thoughts anyway. She needs to be a good size of a cow, carry a good weight, you know, to have a bit of backing behind her, and when the pressure is on, that she has enough in her to go in calf again. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my view on it anyway. But look, it's hard to know, but for the skep scheme, like you'd be feeling like pulling out of it, but we're in so far now, the payback is the problem, like, so we're stuck with look, I don't know. But look, we feed up these cows here and then I get the feeding in home and go from there. So this little lad now is about an hour calved or so. See him there getting in there now, getting it. Getting a suck there for himself or herself, a little heifer calf actually. But as a heifer as well, calved on her own. There now, she's after calving and that lad's after getting the start of a suck, so be happy enough with him. And there's more heifers there behind there now. The heifers up here where we can get him in handy if we need to do anything with him. There's 5 more there, that's 6, and there's another 5, there's another 6 behind in the other shed as well. They're not as far as these, so yeah, worked out fairly well. Nice little heifer calf, handy calf, had it on his own. So look at all's well, the hen's well. She calved that handy enough there on her own, so can't say a whole lot there now. So looks to be a lively calf enough now. He's making shapes, getting up, and she'll be a fair elder, so I'd imagine she should be able to manage him on her own anyway. She'll be able to get a suck there for herself anyway, but we'll keep an eye on it anyway and see how we go. So the bulls there that we weighed, there's 2 groups. There was a group there of bulls and bullocks and a pen then of bulls. The pen of bulls, they would have averaged 1.75 daily gain there between the bunch, and the other group then, the bulls on that would have been about 1.7 as well, and the 2 bullocks then on their own would be about 1.75, or sorry, 0.75. So like they're way behind. I know bullocks is a vast difference between bullocks and bulls in the tribe, but it's hard to know what's going on there. But they've good cover on them, so maybe they're starting to stale off a bit. There's good fat cover on them there and all, like, so it's hard to know there on that one. And sure, there's a couple of videos there of the cows that calved, heifers that calved, and yeah, getting on grand now. Probably the mineral thing there that we're looking into, I think we sort of have a handle on it there now. Like the cows that were to calve, they were getting a high copper iodine bucket there with extra in it, and they seem to be leaving it, like they had that bucket and they had the ordinary pre-calving bucket, and they were leaving the ordinary pre-calve, or like they were sweeping this, like they were like 4 to 1 nearly. So we reckon that like that seems to be the iodine and the copper issue. Calves are way more lively, are up sucking. There's no fighting with him to get him to suck or anything, so it's looking so far anyway, like in the last 10-12 cows the calves are way more livelier, so we see that must be the issue that we were having. So probably going ahead then, I presume we'll probably go down the bolus route with a high iodine bolus. Seems to be a lot of issues, I think, this year. Here, I'm after hearing a good few now with iodine issues, cows not going in calf, problems that way. So yeah, so happy enough now we're starting to see results there from that. So The cows, they're calving away an awful lot handier, getting on with the job. Very little difficulty with well, with that one with the calf bed out, but you're looking, that's par for the course. So yeah, like it must be on them lines is where we're having the problem. Like the calves are way more lively. There's no fighting with a calf to try to get him in under the cow to get the teeth in his mouth to keep him up. Or no suck, no willingness in him to suck. Like you'd be ended up tubing him like to get him going. And there, our premature calf, he didn't make it either. Like he was flying along, and then the other morning we came out. So look at that's the joys of it. But that's sort of typical of those type of calves or even lambs. If you had them, you'd be getting them going, and then they'll just heel off. So yeah, and sure. But yeah, sure. Look at finish up the video here. It's rolling on a bit. Sure, if you like what you see, and give us a like and a subscribe. And sure, look at, we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.